right, thank you. So, here we are in VR. This is so awesome. This is my first foray into virtual reality, and I'm super impressed. I mean, leave it to blockchain technology to introduce me to new technology, right? So, super awesome. Although, how weird would it be if next year for HiveFest, everybody showed up in real life and everybody was just like standing like this with their hands down and also had no chairs and no legs. That would be hilarious. But here we go. I'm here to talk about Ark, and I have a presentation that I've given in many different places, in Santa Cruz, in Las Vegas, in Los Angeles, in New York. But more specifically, I'm going to talk after this Ark blockchain platform part, I'm going to talk about Marketsquare, which is our platform that we're building for 2021. And I'm going to talk about how we came into contact with the Hive ecosystem through Marketsquare and what Marketsquare is all about. So let us get started by talking about Ark, the simplest way to blockchain. I'm the senior brand manager of Ark.io, which is the unique business entity for Ark goings on. And this is a unique business entity type called an SCIC that formulated in France in 2017. And since then, we've had over 350,000 installs from over 120,000 followers using our 8 products, using 4 million transactions from over 136,000 wallet addresses. So the Ark network is very active. We're also hiring. We're always hiring and looking to expand our team here at Ark.io. We have 6 open positions available that you can check out at ark.io/careers. Not that I'm trying to poach anybody from the Hive ecosystem, just saying we like to bring opportunities and help everybody in the crypto space. So let's talk a little bit about the Ark public network. Actually, very similar to the Hive blockchain and ecosystem. Both of our networks run on delegated proof of stake. You're able to stake Ark and use it as influence in the network, just like you can use Hive Power in the Hive blockchain. Where you call your validators witnesses, we call ours delegates. And we have very fast block times like yours. Yours is 3 seconds, ours is 8 seconds. So I guess if it was a race, you'd be winning, but still both very fast compared to some of the legacy blockchains that you know and may or may not love. So moving on, I like to talk just a little bit about exchanges, not in the framework of giving financial advice or telling you to purchase Ark or do any type of trading activity, but just because the Ark blockchain platform and the Ark core framework are used by developers to launch their own custom blockchains with custom use cases. The Ark public network acts as a central hub, which connects all of these different disparate blockchains so that it acts as an ecosystem. So where Hive, I believe, runs an ecosystem on one blockchain for different use cases, Ark runs a system of multiple chains where each chain has its own use case. I bring up the exchange page to let developers know that there's a lot of ways for users to onboard and offboard the Ark ecosystem through these exchanges so that it's an easy user experience. This is the Ark desktop wallet page right here. Our desktop wallet is very well respected in the industry because lots of people love the user experience of the wallet. A lot of great comments about it over the years. We're redesigning it. You're looking at a new screenshot of the new design that's coming out very soon. And it launches instantly with no need to sync and supports multiple assets. Same goes with the Ark mobile wallet, very easy to use. And this is also a screenshot for the new design that's coming soon. Our current desktop and mobile wallets are absolutely fantastic, but we have a new plan to unify the user experience across all of our products so that when you're using anything Ark, it kind of feels like you're going from one part of a vision to another part of that same vision instead of having disparate visions for different products. Sorry, I move my hands around a lot. I'm half Italian, so this is going to happen. I'm glad this is VR. I can do this. All right, so this is the Ark Explorer, the Block Explorer. I really like the Explorer for Ark because it's really easy for me to understand what's going on with all the transactions. I can look and see, oh, this is what's happening. This is where funds came from. This is where they're going. With Bitcoin Block Explorer, I never know what's actually going on. I'm like, well, this isn't really helping me that much. And so that's why I like the Ark Explorer. Now, I did mention a little bit earlier that Ark is built for developers with the Ark Blockchain Framework. So this is a framework that's authored in TypeScript that developers can utilize to realize their blockchain dreams. And there are some different components of the Ark Blockchain Framework that I'll touch on briefly. But most importantly, it's backed up by very extensive and easy to understand documentation. We have documentation for all of our different products up here, along with new products coming soon, including Marketsquare, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. But first, let's talk about the deployer. Now, I mentioned earlier that we're building an ecosystem of disparate blockchains that are connected together using interoperability protocols. But how can we make it easy for developers to launch a new chain? Surely it's easy for developers to launch a token on Hive, and we like that. We like supporting the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem as a whole. But when it comes time to make their own blockchains to solve certain scalability concerns for specific reasons, you might need your own blockchain to do specific things that may or may not interface with the Hive blockchain. The deployer is the perfect candidate for this because developers can customize a blockchain with all their different parameters, the block times, the number of delegates or validators, witnesses. They can customize like things like the transactions per block and everything in a graphical user interface that's really easy to use. This is part of our new family of products that's coming soon in 2021, but we have had a working deployer since 2017. We've been iterating on that, and it's been working out pretty well. Boom. Let's talk about Marketsquare. Let's talk about how I even got here and got introduced to Roland. Actually, it's Ray Alvarez, the strategic partnerships manager of Ark.io, who's been pounding the pavement, building partnerships for Marketsquare, which is the new homepage for the decentralized web. It's been described as like a cooler version of LinkedIn for the cryptoverse. So it allows users and developers to connect and discover blockchain-powered projects, businesses, applications, node operators, and more. So Ray was talking to a lot of people in the Hive ecosystem. He's talking to Activate, he's talking to Splinterlands, he's talking to Crypto Brewmaster, he's talking to 3Speak. What up, 3Speak? Love this video platform. It's really good. We have a lot of Marketsquare videos on it. And Marketsquare is designed to be this central hub for the whole crypto and blockchain industry to come together and discover each other, right? There's a lot of tribalism that goes on that I'm sure we've all seen in this space. And I think that the best way to get to mass adoption is to work together, to come together, to see the benefits of everybody else's solutions, and then see how we can create synergy, work together. It's part of the reason behind this partnership with Marketsquare and Hive, as well as many Hive dApps, is that we want to create this singular location for everybody to come and discover Hive stuff, right? And I think that we've had a very warm welcome here in the Hive ecosystem. I, for one, am really appreciative to be a part of the Hive ecosystem through Marketsquare. We have a really great video channel that you can check out on YouTube, on BitChute, on Library, and of course, on where? 3Speak. Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones because the user interface is really, really nice. That's not just because I'm at HiveFest. That's because I've used like 5 of them. So check out our videos. We teach you about blockchain technology. We teach you about concepts. We teach you about different projects, businesses, applications. It's a great channel to share with your friends who may know less about crypto and blockchain. That's one of the main things about Marketsquare is to bring more people into the space that know less about crypto and stuff. So check that out. And kind of bringing it full circle back to Ark and Ark technology. I know that there's a lot of excitement around blockchain games in the Hive ecosystem, right? We got Splinterlands, we got Crypto Brewmaster, number 4 on the Hive dApp store. We've got the third one, which is called Rising Star. All of these we've partnered with. All of them we've made videos and other content about. On the Ark chain, we have a delegate. We do not run the chain. Delegates run the chain in their own independent way. Delegate Fun has created what's called ArkFun.io games, and all 5 of these games are integrated with the Ark blockchain, and you can watch me play all 5 of them on YouTube in a decentralized environment and see what's going on with Ark games over in the Ark ecosystem. So that ends the presentation. You can find all this stuff about Ark right over here in all of our social stuff like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all these subdomains right here. I please invite you to come to any of the Marketsquare video channels or the Marketsquare Twitter at hellomsq. Subscribe, follow, retweet, promote. Let's get Hive stuff out there. Let's build connections with other people in this space, and let's get it going. So I don't know how long I was. Maybe there's questions, but this was a really fun experience. Thank you so much. Thank you, Roland. Thanks to other HiveFest organizers for having me on. Thank you.